His father was a very strict father. Used to pit Arnold against his brother. He'd be like, I'll bet your brother could kick your ass. And sure enough, Arnold's brother would kick his ass.
Arnold turns to the gym for refuge and begins to obsessively train.
He saw he could use his body, the one thing that he had, to get himself out of there. And he began going to a little makeshift gym where they were just lifting, whatever was heavy.
I grew up reading Muscular Development.
Listen,
They told
in
it to you
40s.
straight. Greg Valentino told it to you straight. Remember that dude?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
huge
yeah.
arms?
Well, he what the
Shoot
inject
synthol
in his arms, make them like balloons. Yeah.
Fucked up, but he would tell you the real.
Yeah, come on, Greg.
Page. You won't believe what has happened at Greg's house since I've been here. You will not believe what Greg has seen. The Hito stories.
So what's going on, guys? I got your favorite sweater on. It's freezing. My God, it is cold here in New York, bro. Anyway, I got a couple really cool things coming up for you guys. First, I wanted to say thank you to my boy Lee Priest. Did you see the way he came on Dave's show and after hours, and he was, boy, did he do some serious ball breaking to Dave, because of what he did with me. And it's funny because, that just goes to show you like how much Lee loves me, you know what I'm saying? How much I love Lee, because we both, he was looking out for me. He went on, he was on there. He's funny, my God. He's funny because he went on there and he's telling Dave, well, if I was, going to do a TV show, I'm not going to tell you. You're not going to even put it up. So what do we care? You're over there with Jay. Jay's trying to sell peanut butter for dogs. He's funny. But the way his deliveries and stuff, he had everybody going crazy. Even Dave couldn't stop laughing, He did live night before last. I was on it and everything. But he just did the Instagram, Lee, live on Instagram. Bro, he's funny. People ask him his stupidest stuff, and he asks stupid questions, you get stupid answers. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? You remember the old saying like that, right? You remember that? Well, Lee's funny. Oh, he makes me laugh. He's a good friend, bro. I love the guy, bro. He came on there and stuck up for me, and it was good. But anyway, it was great, and it makes me feel good to see my friends. Lee and, Jimmy was texting. Jimmy said, what the hell's going on? Tell me what's going on, because we're all real good friends, and we're good friends with Dave. So don't, it's not me against Dave. That was all just a big mistake. But Dave apologized, guys. What you guys don't know is, some of you guys are funny. I wanted to say it to Dave's face. Dude, Dave, when I did the video, okay, of, where I was butthurt because, Dave didn't, promote the show and stuff. And it wasn't that he didn't just promote the show. It's that, he was fawning over Jay and all that other stuff. And I'm your guy. So when you put out my show, it looks good for RX because I'm RX's guy. I'm one of the faces of RX. But that's neither here nor there. When I did the video, I sent it to Dave. I tagged him on it. He asked me to send it again. I sent him that. I sent him. He was laughing. We were going back and forth. Okay. And he had already apologized to me. And then he did the apologetic video. Okay. Where, he put out a whole video saying, dude, I was wrong. I should have, promoted Greg's video because Greg's our guy. I'm RX's guy. Jay's not your guy, And plus, my video has a lot to do with bodybuilding because of Schwarzenegger. Now, some people are like, well, why would they choose Valentino? There's people that know Arnold better. I do know Arnold, and I met him in 1976 for the first time. But why would they choose Valentino? Okay? And Dave made it clear he realized why they chose me. Okay? It's because of my delivery of how I tell it like it is, and I'm funky, and I'm like always lit. You know what I mean? I'm always like a little bit amped. And they like my energy and the way I come out with stuff. Like, who doesn't want friggin' big arms?
Arnold finds a new home and a new place to train in Venice Beach, California. And he gets to work, determined to never lose again.
Venice Beach, it was kind of like Greenwich Village with sand and ocean, but everybody was more fit. My name is Greg Valentino, and you might know me as the man with the biggest arms in the world. I wrote in my senior caption in high school, on to Gold's Gym, because I knew that's where you had to go, train with the pro bodybuilders. And I'm in Gold's Gym. I'm in Utopia, but I needed to see Arnold, and he trained at 5 in the morning. But I need to see freaking Arnold. I gotta be honest with you, I felt like a freaking high school girl on prom night. You know, I think I wet my pants, if you know what I mean. He had them big cannons. And, you know, come on, bro. Who doesn't want some big friggin' arms? You know, it's almost like, when I did the movie Bigger, Stronger, Faster, and they watch it, first they were like, should we cut this guy out? And then all of a sudden they watch it, and Mark Cuban's like, oh, hell no. This guy's going to, because, my thing was pretty impactful in the movie, Bigger, Stronger, Faster. All the stuff I said, the stuff I did, the clip of me on Carson Daly. Carson Daly's a great guy, by the way. But, I know him. He's such a good guy. Such a good guy. I was on his show. He was so good to me. And he even told me I got the biggest, I roused up the crowd more than anybody that he's ever had on that show. He said only one other person had the crowd really going, and that was Britney Spears, which, she'd get me going, too. Corner, but I know you guys like when I do that. So anyway, so Dave apologized to me. We knew what we were going to get into, and even before the show, John was a little more butthurt because he doesn't like Dave apologizing for anything. John's like moody. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Anyway, so and a lot of you know that, and Lee Priest knows it, and Lee Priest was raring to go. But he came on and he was just great. He was funny because I'm his boy. Me and Lee Priest were boys, and Dave's our boy too. But sometimes, some of us guys don't see eye to eye, and we disagree on certain things, and that's fine. Just like with John. John's my boy, but John can get a little, snooty at times, But anyway. So, Lee was my boy. Lee came on there. We had a good time. Lee's, such a good guy. He was breaking Dave's chops. He was breaking Dave's Ballinis there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way we are. Because Dave even said to me, we'll have fun with it. We'll, whatever, But he was sincerely apologized to me. Even in person, on the phone. We talked on the phone. We talked on, messaging and all that stuff. So, I knew what was going to happen. It happened. So it's over. It's all over. I love Dave, dude. I know a lot of you guys say stuff and everything. And, listen, I'm a gullible guy. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. When I was being robbed, back when I was selling steroids and stuff, I knew the guy who was robbing me, and I knew he was no good. You know what I mean? I knew it, but I grew up with him, and I never thought he would do what would happen to me. And my partner Paul used to always say to me, "Bro, it's him. And sure enough, it was that guy. And that guy actually called me up and said to me, "Bro, I know Paul's saying it's me that robbed you guys." And I was like, "Come on, you know me. We grew up and I know, you're right. I know, it's not you." And it was him. Okay, but anyway, I'm gullible. People tell me stuff and I believe it, I'm not, if you told me you had to bet the house on Michael Hearn being natural or on drugs, now I know somebody's going to be like, you're just stupid, or you're just naive, Bob Bonham knew him really well. Bob Bonham told me he's natural. I know his wife really well, okay? I knew his wife before he knew his wife. Mona was a friend of mine. So maybe he is natural. Do you really care, though? I mean, do you really care if he's natural or not? I don't care. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is I'm gullible. If I find out tomorrow he's been on so much shit, I mean, I think he might have got a little Botox, a little other stuff maybe done on that face, but, so I don't know. But who am I to say? I don't give a shit, I just know that, nobody ever believed me. So what the fuck? And I knew the truth. So I'm going to just give him the benefit of the doubt. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, I talk low because I'm in another part of the house. But, I got my niece sleeping downstairs, another niece in the other spot. So I got to be careful, So the other one was the niece that Lee Priest walked in. When Lee Priest was in the house, him and Jimmy, they started opening up doors, and Jimmy, he opens the door, and my niece is in there like, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the thing is over. The whole thing with Dave is over. It was a huge blunder. He admitted he was wrong on all ends, on even doubting why they picked me. Why he shouldn't have fawned over Jay the way he did. He should have given me the love. Not that I need the love. You guys got to understand. It's that it doesn't look good for RX. That's your boy. Do you understand? It's like the Yankees fawning over like a Mets pitcher. And they got, meanwhile, Cole, won the Cy Young. He's your guy. You fawn over him. You don't fawn over, others. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And he knew that, so he apologized. But anyway, so I got a few things coming for you guys, all right? And, one of the things, because my girlfriend sells, she's been selling the magazines, sells all the stuff that, all my old bodybuilding stuff. Dude, I had a stack of, the Underground Steroid Handbook, okay? I had a stack of them that I used to sell at my gym, and then they came here to the house after I got out of the gym, and then also my girlfriend finds them, and she's like, let me put these up. This is years ago, more than 10 years ago, like 15 years ago. I've been with my girlfriend a long time. And she sold them all, and she was selling for like $200 and stuff, so, and I think I bought them for like $10. The first one I ever got, I got from Mike Christian. He gave it to me out in California, and then he hooked me up to talk about, like, this is how we learned about steroids, was I talked to Mike Zumpano, who was the co-author of that book. Nobody knows that. Everybody thinks it's just Dan Duchesne. It was not Dan Duchesne. If you read the book, he says it's two of us, and it was Duchesne, which I also, knew very well. I think I told you guys this, I'm not sure, but he used to sleep over Bob Bonham's house, Dan Duchesne. At one time, he had this like long hair. It looked like ratty and stuff. It was all like scraggly and, when old guys grow their hair out long. He's not even, I don't even know if he was older than me. We're around my age. But anyway, he looked, gray hair. He was all like bottom heavy, skinny in the shoulders. I don't know. He just looked disheveled. You know what I mean? And, he looks like one of them guys that lives in the woods. Like one of them, I was in Vietnam and now I'm living in the woods, Anyway, so he was in the house, and he went to bed, and I was in there talking to Bob Bonham and his wife. I was in the house, and we were just talking. I'm like, what the fuck's with Duchesne, man? Look what he looks like. My God, Like, looks like he's unkept, like, don't brush the teeth, the hair's all, and I'm saying all this stuff, and they're all like this, because I didn't know it, but he had come down to get something out of the refrigerator, and he was standing right behind me listening to everything, and he said, I understand what you're saying. Don't worry about it. I'm not upset, because I was like, okay, let me just sink my head deeper and deeper. So I'm known to do stupid shit like that, but I'm also very gullible and whatever. So I don't know. How did I get on the Dan Duchesne thing? Oh, I know a guy selling the stuff, the books. So now my girlfriend's a big, that's what she does. She sells a lot of crazy stuff, odds and ends and bodybuilding stuff and all that stuff. So we have a lot of my old posters, stuff from my gym and everything. And the posters you can't get no more. You can't get them. Like, I got like Miss Olympia posters, like really, really cool stuff. So she wants me to sell them on here because, I ain't throwing that out, and then what am I going to do with it? It's like she's sitting doing nothing, but I ain't going to throw it out. So she wants to sell a lot of that stuff. I got a great ones. That one, Mike Quinn gave it to me, signed it to me when I owned the gym. He was at the gym. The one where he's holding the 2 freaking giant Rottweilers on a leash. It's a great poster, and he wrote on all the stuff and everything. I'll sign it over to you guys, too, if one of you guys want it. Now, I can't tell you the price on that. She's not going to charge a ridiculous price, but some of them she might charge some scott. It's not me. It's not me, all right? But those posters are worth something. They're rare, and we're going to have a ton of that. So she's going to be selling some of my stuff. I'm going to go live one of these nights, maybe Friday or something like that. I might go live tonight too, but I don't know. But we're not ready to do that shit yet. But when we do, we're going to go live, and she's going to get rid of some of my old stuff, some old magazines and stuff, really cool stuff that's in great shape. She'll, we'll put it out there. You guys want it, I'll tell you about it. If you want it, you want it. You don't want it, you don't have to get it. I think there's old posters of me, too, big posters. So if you have a gym, like in your house or something like that, or your friend's gym in his house, we'll get, we can get your poster. You can get these posters, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know. So you don't have to do shit. I don't care. And on the show, I talked about the Game Face. And I don't own Game Face. Game Face is not a pre-workout, okay? It's a nootropic, 800 milligrams of lion's mane, DMAE, hyperzine, all that other crap, that's in the stuff. But I sell it because my friends, the 2 brothers that made it, one of them just died, you know what I mean? And I don't know what's going to happen once that supplement's out. I don't know what the hell he's going to do, the other brother. But, I brought it up on After Hours. So, if any of you are interested in that, there's prices are sick. The shit smokes Joe Rogan stuff. Game Face up. Oh, right here. And I didn't plan that either. I just saw it because it's next to this pot. See? Where is it? Like that shit. GameFaceSupplements.com. Anyway. Nootropics. Sick shit. I take it all the time. But it's not going to give you energy where you're like, some guy just wrote to me and asked if it's going to keep you up at night. Anything can keep you up at night. I take B12. Sublingual B12s and stuff, and I don't want to, I'm on a chair here. Look, it rolls. Anyway, this is the B12 I take, right? I don't like sublingual, but, most B12 sublingual, and it's methylated. I only take methylated, and this is methylfolate, because I have that condition that, with homocysteine and everything, so I take methylfolate, right? I take that, but the B12 is chewable. Why the hell am I telling you that? Oh, because, I want to live longer. So me and Lee Priest, we sit and talk about this shit all the time. You have no idea. When we're together, we really don't talk about bodybuilding. Sometimes we'll talk about, bro, I'm taking this supplement. He'll tell me, I took this supplement, I didn't feel good, But, I take stuff. The supplements I take are for bodybuilding. It's to build your, it's for your life. Kidneys, liver, organs and stuff. Because I'm going to be 64 years old. I'm not trying to be Joe Jacked anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that. I don't want to be BMOC, biggest man on campus. I don't care about that anymore. You know what I mean? I did that shit already. And, Anyway, so there you have it. So we're going to sell some of the posters. We're going to do stuff. I'll do more lives. I'll tell some good stories. I got some great ones, And what else? It's pretty much it. I'll shut up. I'm not going to go long. But, it's over. The whole thing, Dave put the video up and we're good. So, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you sticking up for me. I appreciate you all. It means a lot to me. So, anyway, all right? All right. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. I love you guys, man. And be good to yourself, All right? Don't be like one of your own worst enemy, self-hater. Don't do that shit, We'll get into all that stuff, so. I'll see you on a live. I just figured I'd make this quick video. Okay? All right. I'll see you in the next one.